Good morning, everyone. Buck is on his way. He's actually coming. This morning I put the bowl down. There was so many peanuts on top. Now all the peanuts fell to the bottom because there's a chipmunk. While I was installing the new bucket, this chipmunk was literally going into Buck's bowl because I have Buck's bowl over there, and it was grabbing all the peanuts. See, I put the new bucket. So we got a new water bucket. And it's good because I could fill more water. I could fill it all the way to the top. This bucket, look how cracked it was. It was cracked. So it was no good. It was no good no more. See, it was all cracked here. It was like cracking. So that water bucket, no good. So I installed a new water bucket. The corn bucket is still the same because it's still good. I just gave it a good cleanup. But now Buck has a new water bucket. It's nice and clean too. Hopefully he drinks from it. Buck, you had Alvin literally almost eating all your peanuts. He still has peanuts, but not as many as he had. This little chipmunk literally did like 3-4 rounds in here. He kept going into the bowl. Oh, he's over there. The chipmunk that was stealing Buck's peanuts. Right there, that chipmunk. That chipmunk over there. He was stealing Buck's peanuts. He went into Buck's bowl like literally 3 times. And then after a while, I had to put that bucket on top of Buck's bowl for him not to steal no more peanuts. I was like, all right, enough. I was like, poor Buck is going to come here with no peanuts left. Right, Buck? You know, chipmunk almost stole all your peanuts? Baby, you got flies on your face. Let me get it away. Let me get those flies out. Let me get those flies out. He has flies by his face. I want to get it out. You want me to put in your bucket? Come on, I'll put it in the bucket. All right, the flies are bothering him this morning. Baby. Come here. I put in your bucket, Buck. Come on, Buck. It's in your bucket. Go eat it. All right, put in his bucket. So now he has the corn bucket. I want to put the corn bucket, the water bucket closer to the corn bucket, but it's all right. I just get nervous with the chipmunk when he goes in the corn bucket. I don't want him to like dive into the water bucket by accident and he can't get out. So that's why I leave it a couple of feet separated, because the chipmunk is always diving into Buck's bucket. Go eat, baby. Come on, go eat apples. It's in here. It's in your corn. Yeah, go get it. Good boy. Go in your bucket, because Alvin almost ate all your peanuts. So you're lucky you have a few peanuts left. I was about to go inside and grab more peanuts, but I was like, oh, I don't want my dogs to see me, and then my dog is going to start barking like a maniac. So tomorrow, maybe later for dinner, I'll add some peanuts into his bowl too. Just because half of his peanuts got taken from Alvin. Usually in the morning, I offer like 4 or 5 Buck's peanuts like to the birds and stuff, but I didn't even bother doing that because the chipmunk, I threw seeded bread over the hill. Only one piece of bread landed right there. Right there landed one of the seeded breads, which I didn't even want to throw it there close by, you know? So the ratatouille stay away. So I threw it over the hill so, you know, they don't come close. Buck has a new water bucket, which I'm so excited. And now I can fill it up. It's not cracked anywhere where I can fill it up really good. So later I'll be putting a lot of ice cubes in there. And it's good because the way I tied it up to the gate, it's not tilted at all. Where, no, he won't lose water or anything, you know? Like the other bucket. The other bucket, he was losing water. I cleaned some of the fence, like some of the old rope I cut off. I restringed the corn bucket. It didn't need to be, but I just did it. Just put new string and cut off all the old string that was on there because there's so much old string, but now it looks cleaner. It doesn't look so many like different strings and tangled up and knots. It's like, it was a mess there. So I straightened that up this morning. Well, hopefully Buck drinks from his water bucket, because sometimes Buck, you know, it takes time for him to get used to his buckets, like the new buckets that I install. But it's the same exact buckets, same size. So they're the same buckets, just new. So hopefully he drinks from it. I'm sure he will. Or maybe the squirrels, the animals, like, you know, they're all gonna start going in it, where he's gonna eventually go in it. But I'm sure he'll use it. He has fresh water in there with ice. I feel like I got a mess over here. I have so many buckets everywhere. It's all right. I'll clean it up before I go. I never leave a mess here. I never leave paper, garbage. Like, I never like to leave anything, you know? Because I don't want it to end up where Buck lives. I get nervous, especially with plastic bags. I throw them, when I throw the seed of bread, right away I go throw out the bag in the garbage because I get so nervous. I'm like, God forbid the bag flies into the forest and, like, you know, a little chipmunk or a squirrel gets tangled up in it. That's the last thing I want to see or know about, you know? That's why it's good to not let plastic bags fly into the woods area of your houses or forest. Like me, I have a forest. I'm not going to say woods because I don't have bears that live here. So I'm not going to say woods. That's why I call this a forest, because it is. It's a forest. It's not the woods. The woods is more like, you know, in the country where there's bears and wolves and stuff like that. That's why, guys, keep your woods and forests clean with no plastic bags, no plastic bottles, because things like that, they could hurt the animals, you know? I'm big on that. One year, it was about 2 years ago, I went in there, maybe even last year, no, it was 2 years ago. I went in there and I like literally seen like plastic bags like thrown around, probably from the wind, blowing it in there, you know? I went in there with a black garbage bag and I picked up all the garbage that I found in the forest. I was literally walking around halfway in there and just like picking up any type of garbage that I would see. Yeah, I don't like when there's garbage in the forest. It's okay, it's no. My father-in-law's here. All right, he ate all his apples and peanuts. He left some of his corn. And then look how clean his water bucket is, because it's a brand new bucket. I'm so excited. The minute I told my husband I need a new bucket, he brought it home last night. My husband's a sweetheart. He really is. He knows how I go crazy for Buck. So when I tell him I need something for Buck, he's like right on it. He literally gets it right away. I'll be like, babe, I need this for Buck. Or Buck needs this. Or Buck needs more corn. He'll be like, all right. See, Buck, Daddy loves you too in his own way. Probably not as much as I do, but he loves you. Everybody in my household loves him. It's just I have a stronger love for Buck because, you know, I'm with him every day. And I'm able to pet him and, like, actually bond with him, you know. Everybody else in my household, they see him. They either wave to him or say hi to him. But he knows everybody in the household. Like, he knows that my father-in-law is no one knows. My husband, I refer to my husband as Daddy. So when my husband's outside, I'll tell Buck, like, look, Daddy's outside. But Buck is having a good breakfast. I'm not going to stay here too long because I've been here for a while. I was here for like 15 minutes just installing the buckets, fixing the buckets, and doing all that. While the chipmunk was literally stealing most of Buck's peanuts. I went to kick his butt. I was like, that chipmunk. But I was like, it's okay. I had to throw rocks to scare Ratatouille. I caught one. It was running over there, but it looked like it was running like this way, so I just threw a rock to scare it. And I'll make it run this way. Like, don't come this way. I don't want you guys coming this way. Like, stay in the forest. Stay all the way in there. I don't care. They could live in there. They could run around in there. Just don't come this way. I hate rats. It's like, oh, they give me the ick. Like, ugh. And they look, the ones from here look so much different from a city rat. Like, it's different. Like, it looks like a city rat, but it's not. The hair is different. They're like more fluffier and brown. They're not like gray or black looking. But I do not like them. It gives me the ick every time I see one. I'm like, oh. This is Alvin. He's probably waiting for Buck to get out. That's the one that lives on my side. That chipmunk that keeps running up and down the fence, that's the one that lives on my side. He probably wants Buck out of the bucket so he could go back in there to steal more corn. But he got a lot of corn this morning and a lot of peanuts. He took a lot of Buck's good peanuts. All right, everyone. I'm going to get going. I hear my husband outside. He's probably outside with the baby. So I'm going to get going. Buck is probably done eating his breakfast. Now he's going to go be nosy to go look. He likes to stand somewhere where he could see what's going on in front of my door. That's the funny thing. That's why he's walking over. That's why he's walking more this way, because he wants to see what's going on. He's like, okay, I hear voices. Buck is nosy. You're a nosy boy. You really are. Buck, you should have let me spray you. Damn it, I want to spray him. Because there's going to be a lot of bugs today. It's going to be a warm day today. Today's going to be in the 80s. So it's going to be a buggy day, you know? Alright, everyone. I'm off. I'm getting out. Like off the camera, I mean, you know, like with the video. I'm stopping the video. That's what I meant. I hope everybody has a great day today. I'll be hanging out. I'll be enjoying my day. Oh, he's foraging now. Yeah, so me and Buck will be back later for dinner this evening. Everyone have a great day. Me and this big boy will be back soon. Ciao for now.